born on the island of Molokai. My grandparents come from the Iaya line as well as the Pa'alii line. I grew up on Hawaiian homes on Molokai. I've lived here for over 58 years. So even though I wasn't born here, I know I've lived here longer than many of you. I also know the history of Anahola Village. And although there are Hawaiian homes lots, and the piece that we're talking about is under Hawaiian homes jurisdiction now, that whole valley was never Hawaiian homes. And why I say this is because in 1985, when Hawaiian Homes took the county park in the village and put 24 house lots without any native input, the people in the village wondered what those markers were. And when we found out that they were going to put house lots in the Anahola Village Park, we formed a Save Anahola Village Park committee. And we worked for 3 years at our own expense. My husband and I took trips to Oahu. So eventually, that Hawaiian Homes Park, which should have had house lots, they moved all of those people to a different area. And in our research, we found that by the Hawaiian Homes Commission Act in 1920, the pinpoints it was giving for the lands that was to be Hawaiian Homes designated lots, land for the Hawaiian Homes Department, excluded that whole village. And so for that reason, they pulled those house lots out, and all of this happenings that took place, DLNR, in the end, if you look and you wonder why there's 13, there are piece lots of Hawaiian homes in the village today. All of those lots were DLNR took care of those leases, but they found it too cumbersome to continue taking care of it. So they turned over all of those lots to DHHL. And that's how come there are some Hawaiian homes lots there. I lived there. I've never always lived there. I lived in Hawaiian homes previous to moving down into the village, and it was for medical reasons because one of my children was allergic to dust. We lived right on a highway. So we gave up our Hawaiian homes, and we happened to purchase a lot. And people say, I've had to deal with this many times, where people feel that down there is Hawaiian homes, it is Hawaiian homestead. Those were the lots that were giving out with the Great Mahele, and people in the Great Mahele had 999-year leases. After they lived here for 10 years, they had the option to purchase. So all of those lots down there are purchasable. So they are fee simple lots. And I just wanted to clarify that. And also to say that because I live there, yeah, if you look at the map, I'm actually right in the back of Kumu Camp. Yeah. My main concern to her is that I also have an orchid nursery. For me, all of the trees represent a windbreak. And if she was to take it down, I personally would have an objection to what she has to do. But she has kept her word and not taken down, you know, she's gone and taken down the trees that have fallen, that have been more of a nuisance than anything else. And because I live there, my husband and I used to walk on the beach. Previous to her coming there, I stopped only because there were people camping in those bushes. When we would go out early in the morning, I started to become apprehensive. I felt intimidated. I didn't know who these people were. And I'm not saying that they were people from our village, but anybody could go over there. There was no policing, nothing. And even until today, I have no problem walking through that. I call it a right-of-way, and it is not a right-of-way. Because we have used it for all of our lives, it's the same like if you had a piece of property and nobody had pigs out there, you walk through it. And then somebody claims ownership and says, this is my lot. And they stop you from going there. You really have no recourse because it is not the kinds of lands that you can claim title to. Any state lands, you cannot say, well, because of this or because of that, you know. We've used it as a right-of-way, so therefore it is a right-of-way. That's not how the state works. And because we live in a state, we have to abide by the rules. I have gone to the beach just this past summer, and personally, I am against having motorcycles, forerunners, trucks, cars. I mean, people have been very disrespectful. They see you there, they speed up and down, yeah? I know that lady that got run over. I didn't know that her injury was from being run over by a truck. You know, I always thought that her injury was something else. Well, to me, if any one of us in this room had anybody in their family who got run over on that beach, you would have second thoughts about allowing anybody, you know, other than emergency. I can see, yes.
I don't think anybody here, Auntie, doubts the fact that, I mean, I totally disagree with cars racing up and down. Bikes racing up, annoying, the noise is annoying. I'm down the beach to relax, I'm down the beach to enjoy. You get bikers going, you're chugging. I don't like that. I don't think we're disputing that at all.
Yeah,
So I think,
I'm just sharing that point.
It's just the
that
fact
personally,
that respect,
I do not approve of people just rampantly,
Totally.
you know, thinking that that's a place. There are proper places for you to go. If you're gonna ride a motorcycle or a forerunner, don't do it on the beach.
Thank you.
So Auntie,